Hello. Well, this is part two. Uh, Still on Easter. Oh, yeah, I just got a message from a friend, my electrician. He says, yeah, that's a good one. He certainly doesn't believe all these temperature measurements by satellite, but he found it a good one. Yeah, it is a joke, of course. Huh? Measurement by satellite of the temperature to control the statistics of the spread of the coronavirus. Go standing naked outside with your identity card, holding it right up to the satellite. Well, who wouldn't believe it? Maybe some people believe it. Anyway, I saw yeah. Well, our mayor is very kind. Um, well, he's not well they are of the party of well, like they had in Germany some kind, well, it's not really like that, but the fascist party, the ones who followed Hitler. In some sense they are, yeah, the largest party in Flanders, but there is still a real right wing party like that who nobody wants to govern with, and they are almost the second largest party, but and together they almost have an absolute majority. But yeah, I made and I could give that text to, I think she's even a minister. Um, so to somebody of the party, and I compared them to dictatorial, and those guys in the times of Hitler. Um, and well, the mayor, I don't know, but he's extremely kind to the population of the city. In Brussels, they have riots, but not in Antwerp. And although we have a neighborhood which might have conflicts with the police, but the police is very kind. And I remember a few weeks ago in the supermarket downtown in the main street, um, they also were the staff of Food Lion. They were imposing rules of strict, only one person entering the shop, not shopping with two persons together, which was only in their supermarket, but they imposed it as rules of the government, and some clients were complaining. Well, I didn't see the situation, but the staff were seeking confirmation from other persons of the staff. And well, somehow I got involved, and somebody was very interested in my explanations. And well, I said, yeah, but it's difficult times, and some people, well, with the rules alone, it's one thing, but how to impose them? Well, in the army, people can be punished, but a commander in the army, he has authority, but he's still a team with his troops, and he must face them all the time. And when, for instance, police in the city give 350 euro fines to citizens, um, they are not, well, seeing them back, they are not like their unit commander, they are just police imposing rules. And well, if you get a speeding ticket, or you get a fine for wrong parking or something, you know the rules and you break them and you accept the punishment. But in these times, the rules are, well, not followed by a lot of persons. Distance 1.5 meter in the supermarkets, I can guarantee you they didn't follow it, all the clients, when they have to pass and this and that. So find somebody is sometimes abstract when, yeah, you find one person, but there is a thousand same crimes, if you want, that didn't get punished. So that's a complicated matter. And also, yeah, if you want to be really severe or put an example, yeah, I mean, in an army, it's different to be severe, because you keep belonging to a team, to an army, and the commander must face his troops or he can have mutiny. So that's a different situation, and generals must keep in mind the morale of the troops. So, well, our ministers are not up to that, if you ask me. And all those professors in virology, of which we have a multitude in Belgium because we are really specialized in vaccines, and also tropical disease because we had that wonderful colony of Congo where they have Ebola and all those kind of things. And yeah, we even discovered the AIDS virus. Piotr, he was linked to the Antwerp Institute of Tropical Medicine. Why Antwerp? Well, because the port was here and the ships went from here to Congo. So, and that's why, yeah, the disease, they had to treat it in Antwerp when people come back with a disease on a ship. They had the hospital in Antwerp and, of course, the institute to study all those viruses. And so we are very specialized in viruses. And those specialists, all those professors at university, they have us in a lockdown. And, well, yeah, it's a complicated thing. And, well, for me, well, we will see. Um, for me, I'm worried about my parents, and especially because, yeah, they they do a lot of things um, of their own mind. Um, they yeah they have their idea and they follow that. Especially my father, and that's difficult because like I ordered two salads, and one was with salmon and shrimp, and it had a sauce, a white sauce with green herb, which is really very typical to put on salmon. They do it all the time in Sweden, and on shrimp. So it's really the sauce for that salad. And then there was a more pasta salad with tuna and a red sauce with tomato. And of course, the tomato sauce is with the pasta. And yeah, when you let him choose, he picked the wrong sauce for the wrong salad. And so, yeah, I mean, sometimes also about business, he's not really up to, yeah, taking. We had something about the restaurant. There had while I was sick, I didn't have email. When I come back, I saw a lot of emails. Now the guys who want to rent the restaurant, they want to put new floors and have pipes on every floor so that we install that casco. But yeah, and they have a cost already of 204,000 euro without VAT, which is 21%. So yeah, it's not going exactly the right way. And yeah, well, I wrote, my brother has no power of attorney of me, and I was surprised. But yeah, it's not easy negotiators. Every 3 months, they see a billionaire of AB InBev, and yeah, that's not the most easy guy to negotiate with. He's married to the highest nobility in Belgium, where if they get married, even the king is coming to the marriage. So, but then my father, yeah, let it go on, and so yeah, and I'm afraid that well, if he would get sick, it's clear he has to be separated from my mother in the house, and all of things should happen. But yeah, I'm, and then yeah, I maybe if I have a better idea about something, and yeah, but they are not not very well. I did manage to say, for instance, now with my sister, that we are exaggerating a bit, but my sister is better to exaggerate a bit because in this way I keep it humoristic. And if there is some humor, there is less stress to my sister. And what is important, because in France she was completely afraid. She told me afterwards they had to give plenty of medicine to control her mind, and now not, and sleeping pills and everything, and now not. And yeah, it's because how you treat a person and how what you say and how you act and how you do. Because yeah, she was thinking she would be left all alone with my parents dying in France and being all alone in the house, and yeah, not being able to do anything. And um, so yeah, you need to keep in mind that yeah, if a person is mentally ill, you need to help them. And so yeah, when I was in the bakery, well, I had to collect fruits. I didn't go to that bakery, and there was a fruit shop, a butcher, a bakery, more than 30 people, 40, 50 for the three shops. And one guy up in an apartment in the living room, he had no curtains and he was yelling all the time, and the windows were closed, but you could hear him. And his down neighbor next door, he said, yeah, he's all the time like that. And I think the police sent that man into his house and forbid him to go out or something, or find him, or because he was very, very angry. And yeah, that's not the situation we want. We don't want people to get angry. We must keep everything very respected, and yeah, I mean, we should act as humans with each other in a very, very kind way. That's so important. And so, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm happy with Easter. I saw my brother, even his wife, just in the window with the godchild. And well, and yeah, I'm hoping everything will be fine. Well, it seems borders gonna be locked during the summer for travel or something in Spain at least. My brother has already booked something for end of August and the Belgian coast, and maybe in July too. But he's on a waiting list until there is a government approval for something. Um, so yeah, we'll see. Um, I'm still working on the contract, which needs to be signed. But yeah, the person who sells the garage to me is completely okay to sell it. And well, I have written completely that I buy it. The price is there. But the notaries, I mean, soon it will be 1 month. And they even have not exchanged information yet. Huh? Um, so, yeah, my idea was do it as quick as possible. Huh? And well, one of the reasons my family became a notary 100 years ago was because, yeah, it was so complicated dealing with lawyers that they said, well, maybe become one ourselves. That's more easy to avoid complicated notaries and contract lawyers. Do it yourself, and then you're well served. But yeah, I don't do the profession anymore, but I have done it for 20 years. And well, um, sometimes you need to choose something strategic. And in my opinion, if 1 month ago you already had the information, everything had been sent out. In May, there will be possibilities to sign a deed. And then before the big rush, my contract is safe already. But yeah, now nothing is going to happen. Huh? Now it's taking time, but my time is up again, and I'm not going to make a third video. This is almost 15 minutes, so I have 2 minutes to say. Well, a short time, and what I can say is happy Easter. Really, happy Easter.